you doing, Alex? My question is, obviously, with the polls pointing to an overwhelming Tory majority in the rest of the UK other than Scotland, my main worry is that if Mrs May gets an increased mandate, that she will obviously continue to say that now is not the time for our chance for another say on the future of our country. And my fear is that we're not going to get that say, Alex. And I'm just wondering if you can reassure me that if we can get an SNP majority of seats up here in Scotland, that we will get our say again within the next 5 years or so.
Well, I'm sure we will, Callum, and I'm sure that Nicola Sturgeon will fight the election and saying, let's give the mandate is in the Parliament already. We've got the mandate. And the general election is to reinforce the right of the Scottish Parliament to decide when the time is right for another independence referendum. And if you get that sort of overwhelming vote for the SNP, then I believe the Prime Minister's position will crumble. And I don't care if she's got a majority of 100, 150 in Westminster. It's political reality. It comes to fore, and that's one of the realities that she'll have to face.
Callum?
I was wondering as well, Alex, obviously Nicola Sturgeon has said that the campaign up here is not going to be solely focused on independence. Do you agree with that, or do you think she should maybe have more of a emphasis on another independence referendum within her campaign, or obviously because the Parliament's already ratified it, do you think she's wise to just sort of try and move away from that and move on to other things like the NHS?
Well, firstly, I don't think you should fight a campaign on one issue, regardless of how important that issue is to Scotland. But I think Nicola's right to say that this election will not decide independence, because our whole argument has been that independence should be decided in a national referendum, and the Parliament has the mandate from the elections last year to hold that referendum. So therefore, I think in a whole range of ways, what Nicola will say is, look, you vote SNP to back the Parliament on the referendum. You also vote SNP to back the Parliament on protecting Scottish public services, to back the Parliament and being anti-austerity. So you back the Parliament and the Scottish decision-making across a range of ways. Because you put it, in the way things are looking now, the last citadel of resistance against this hard-right Tory government is going to be in Scotland. And that makes it all the more important that resistance is strong and determined.